The long and winding road. That's the only lyrics I know. It made me think of it walking down this long and winding road here. Been following the skidder tracks and it done did paid off. I think he's coming.
No, I wasn't going to cut that tree, but I figured at least to give you a chance to see how it went down. Yeah. You couldn't have had a better one than jump up in the air at you. Yeah. I mean, that was a big tree. Yeah. Went down quick though, didn't it? Yeah. I see it going, I get the hell out and hit with a skidder because those limbs come back to them. They can fly 100 feet, you know, if they get hit going quick, hit a tree just right.
I'm very proud of the work that my dad does, and I finally decided to bite the bullet and try to document it a little bit.
I give it a whomp and back in place, but I did tear it, but now it's got a vibration. But anyway, believe it or not, I put the old bar on, and I had a new chain in the truck, so because it kicked the chain and everything, and I'll be glad I went and got a tree anyway.
So you dropped the tree on the saw?
No, well, the tree came down on it because it was standing, and I had it caught in a cut there, but it was a double one. It was another one that was a fairly good sized one. It was a double one, and so I cut it further than I normally would there to see if I could drop it, and it set back on my saw, so I took the arch on the skidder there because I couldn't do it with the blade, and I should have just put a little strain on it. Instead, it started going. I didn't want to take a chance. The damn thing was going to get the saw, and I didn't want to get out around, give it a shove with the skidder, and it took off, and I thought I made it, and then all of a sudden I see the saw slid down into the hole, and the damn tree went down the hole. Oh. And then all of a sudden the bar looked like it was bent right up straight, and I couldn't see the saw because the tree was on it. So anyway, when I picked it up off there, it popped everything out of place there and bent the bar right up 90-degree angle. But it did tear my frame a little bit, and it probably broke a couple of motor engine mounts too. But
so does the saw still work?
Yeah, I went up and got another tree because I'm trying to make a load for tomorrow.
If you don't pay attention, it's pretty easy to land it over on the roof and go butt over tea kettle. And
going down the slope a little bit there, and the log was tree length there, and the damn grapple slid right around it, and then the log went and took it right over. A lot of weight there. You get one of those 40-inch pine trees on the back here. Ain't a big skidder. I believe you couldn't let it go, because if you let it go, he's going over. It probably rolled twice, so you hung on to it. I started to let it go, thinking it'd straighten out, but it wouldn't. It was starting to go over even quicker, so I grappled it and grabbed it best I could. And she kept on going, spun right around the log, and then the log rolled. Yeah.
So it actually landed on the roof?
Huh?
Actually landed on the roof?
Yeah. 4 feet were right there. Everything out of the cab except me. The windows and everything I had out come out.
So did you have a seatbelt on?
No. Just have to hang on.
It didn't land on your head?
All balled up. Upset your lunch pretty well. The biggest fear is going out through the door or something. Gotta hang right on. Good thing I had is an excavator in there. I think I cracked it there, but don't much matter. At least the skin didn't burn up. If I had flipped it back up on its top and got it straightened out, I'd lost it. The fire, she was going. close one. I didn't think I'd put it out. Didn't have the wrenches get the door open right off quick. And then I thought there was something in the excavator, and there was. But there was only 2 wrenches in the excavator, and one of them worked, you know. I had an 18 and a 19. The 19 worked, so I got the front opened up and shoved a bunch of snow in it. I had to unhook the battery, because that was molded itself right to the hood. There's no cover on it there, and it just, when I flipped over, it sat right down on it and welded itself right to the hood. The hooks for the hood was cherry red. They're only about 1/8 of an inch, 3/16 thick, and they make a little hook. You lash them down with there's a nut, lash them down, and it was cherry red. That's what set the fire. Electrical shot, you know, shotting out on stuff. The whole hood was afire, you know, the whole hood was live. Yeah. It goes right to ground there. You got power, so it's just dark and everything else. I had a pretty good smudge going. I had 2 or 3 fires going. Wasn't good. Soft, I got it out anyway. I wanted to get it over here so I could do that little job and get it done with. You can do that from here over there. The road sawed out anyway.
Yeah, this is the butt of the tree here. This is the biggest part.
I was over in the passing lane there, and full lane there. I kept steady speed there, and then walked up over there and got over the top. Boy, that was I had to make my loads, had to make my payments, so there's no question. I went quite a few times for it. Head out, get out the mill at 8 o'clock, put up the wire, get in, get unloaded, and have to come back home. I'll tell you, it's quite a treat.
See that smooth spot there? That track, that's from where the log's dragging down behind the skidder, and for a minute I was walking in that. It's awfully slippery, and I almost went butt over tea kettle and landed right on my rear end, and I would have gone for a bobsled ride or a penguin slide all the way down to the bottom, bound to civilization. My version of 4-wheel drive, see, there's 1 wheel, 2-wheel, 3-wheel, and 4-wheel.
No, it's just kind of weird on you this time of year. Slippery and wet. But it's good to finish up a load. I may get 1 more. Now we cut that big one. I may skip around it. Which side of the tree to There's a crown to it there. So you got near 650 feet in that tree.
Yeah. So 650 board feet?
Yeah. This one here's got 500 at least, if not more. There's 1,150 feet right there. 1,150, another 500, so you're over 1,600 feet of board feet right there over 3 logs. And you got another 1,600 there, so there's 3,200. So all you gotta have is another 2,500, and there's all of that over there, so they got a full load right now. That's a big stem there. He's 44 inches right there.
Yes, that's almost 4 feet.
Yeah, it's over 44 there, so that's 44 inches, that's a big stem.
Yeah.
A lot of wood in that. See, it's 44 here. It's probably only 36 down here. Yeah, about 36. So you figure there's almost 8 inches of wood there they're going to gain. From here back, they're going to gain 8 inches of wood. So I ain't going to gain more today. It's too soft.